The true meaning of education.
When you study at school, you do not study for your own sake, but in order to grasp God's world of heart by deeply realizing the beauty of His creation. How wonderful this is! By knowing God, we can both elevate and deepen our love. Even if your teacher treats you roughly, you must understand that he seeks to enable you to absorb the love of heaven and of nature and to establish you as a central figure and master of love. Also, when you go out and work in society, having to sail through heavy wind, you should think that this is for the sake of realizing love and manifesting its true value.
You cannot acquire ability in a moment. You can only become good at something by actually being actively involved and getting down to the nitty-gritty of the problem. The reason you go to school and study is to learn from the experience of other people. In order to inherit their achievements and make them yours, you have to walk the paths they trod. You will acquire ownership only after having understood and putting that understanding into practice.
Education needs to be strengthened all the time. This is why I have always invested in education no matter what opposition or difficulties came my way. Whenever I had the money, I would put it into education. Even now we provide public education through our victory over communism activities. We provide instruction, thus strengthening the resolve of those who attend and thereby raising them to a higher dimension in their thinking. As such, you should not cause harm in any way. Wherever you go, there must be progress and no retreat. Retreat does not reinforce education. In daily encounters with people, you should encourage and empower them. You should influence them every day. Through this, you motivate them to resolve to bring good results tomorrow. This is how education is strengthened. Education is not just teaching with books from a podium. Every single word and deed of yours is education. It is also the case with women's clothing. Though you may not be well dressed, what you wear is a reflection of your character, our body being a reflection of our mind. When our entire life is connected with the realm of education, it can stimulate everybody. The strengthening of education in our own life is the beginning of social development and the source of new hope for the world. Originally, education does not just mean science. Science must be taught, but it is not the most important thing. Education should serve to create a person. Parents should be able to say, do such and such things because your parents have done the same. Parents do not tell their children to steal. Rather, they will say, you work for the sake of others, heaven and earth, and humankind. This is the heavenly way. At school, people receive education from childhood until they enter society as adults. Universities educate them through their undergraduate and postgraduate programs until they enter society, and in society, it is the media that educate them. This jeopardizes everything. The media do all kinds of things to maximize their profits. You should take pride in being able to influence the social morality of the world.